There's an interesting book that's been on the market for a while that tells people how to deal with life's worst case scenarios. And the name of this book, surprisingly, is The Worst Case Scenario Handbook. And I want to give you just a few chapters contained in that book. How to escape from quicksand. How to hotwire a car. How to fend off a shark. How to escape from a bear. How to escape from a lion. How to survive a poisonous snake attack. How to escape from killer bees. How to wrestle free from an alligator. How to deal with a charging bull. How to land a plane. How to survive if your parachute failed to open. How to survive an earthquake. And how to survive when adrift at sea. How to perform a tracheotomy. And how to take a punch. Now, it's possible that you will never face any of the scenarios I just mentioned. But it is possible that you could find yourself in the same place that Job found himself. You see, in his mind, the worst thing that could happen had happened. And he lets us know that even when life was good and things were going his way, he was always afraid that this very thing would take place. And what Job faced in his life was his worst case scenario. And what Job endured was horrible, but what he learned was priceless. And I want us to join Job this morning for a look at some of the lessons that can be learned from his experience. You see, what he learned will help you and me when we face the difficult days of life. And let's face it, my brothers and sisters, we all have a worst case scenario in our minds. Am I right about it? That thing that we think would be worse than anything else in life. One of the worst things I can imagine happening is getting a call about your children being hurt or being in danger. Something happening to your spouse or your parent.